Okay, so now we have in our Azure portal and we can go to the virtual machines. We have two virtual machines, VMLB1 and VMLB2. I can take the public IP of the VM1 and check for the service, Internet Information Service. So I can try for the default.html file what we have created earlier. So default. So we are seeing the message right here. This is LV VM1. Similarly, we can go to the VM LV2. I can pick up the public IP address of that, and again we can verify with the same way default .html and here is the message. This is LVVM2. So now we have our both of the VMs, and then we also have to create a public IP address for our load balancer, which can act as a front-end IP. So I will go to create a public IP address, and the resource group, it can be the MyLB, what we have already created, and the region, let it be as Central India, and then the name of the IP I can give as my LB public IP, then let it be in IPv4 and zone redundant and static. So though we are using the standard one, load balancer, it should be somewhere here around, yeah, this one, the SKU we are using as the standard. We can also check a public IP's SKU must match the SKU of the load balancer with which it is used. So we can go ahead and check the other parameters. DNS name level, don't need that. Domain name level scope, we don't need that. DDoS protection, we can check for the network, then tags, then review and create, and let's create this public IP. And in the meantime, also we can do you know virtual machines LB1 and LB2. We have to disable our public IPs which are associated with that. Basically, we are disassociating the public IPs. We can go to the network settings, and this is the public IP what we have for our VM1. So we can check the IPs of that, and this is the public IP for this, and this is the allocation type, which is set to dynamic. We can also do a static so that the IP address don't change particularly, and in the network settings, we can see the inbound port rules. So in the load balancing, we can see the options and application security groups and network managers group. Network manager, how we can connect to the load balancer. We also have to create a load balancer and associate our. So let's check if the public IP address is there or not. Yeah, my public IP. We have created the public IP address, and we have to associate this public IP address with our load balancer. So in the next lecture, we can create the load balancer and associate the public IP to this. And apart from that, we also have to add the backend pools where we can add our VMLB1 and VMLB2 in the backend pool so that when we will hit The front-end IP of the load balancer, it will distribute the traffic among LVMLB1 and VMLB